All right, so here's Jessica Andrade. Her 11 UFC wins, the most of any woman in UFC history, and of course the biggest among them, that slam knockout of Rose Namajunas to wrest the belt away back in 2019.
Her nickname is the pile driver, and that's exactly what she did against Rose Namajunas. From being behind in the fight, but just staying the course. It's always about her pressuring her opponents and getting her hands on her. When she knocked out Karolina Kowalkiewicz, you understood that you were watching something different, because you don't see one-punch knockouts at 115 pounds in boxing for men or in the UFC for women. Jessica Andrade possesses that type of power, and she has a laundry list of some of the biggest names this division has ever seen on her resume.
Yeah, she's the total package, as classy as it gets, and she will try to leave this arena the way she came in, as the best strawweight in the world. All right, so here we go with the women's strawweight champion of the world. She is undisputedly the greatest fighter in this weight class. This belt has changed hands a lot, not since she got it.
I think it has changed hands so much because everyone's so good. She has brought stability to the weight class, though. She isn't in this to be up and down. She wants to win and only win. She has dominated the weight class since she got this title, and she intends or plans for it to stay that way.
We asked her about big changes coming into this latest title defense. She said she has added some muscle mass, and that led to a pretty difficult weight cut on Friday, so perhaps that'll rear its ugly head, but all eyes on the champion as she defends her belt tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jessica Andrade. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Xiaonan.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee.
Good. Let's go.
All right, so here's Jessica Andrade in another big spot. She has had so many shining moments in the UFC, has been a champion before, has been a workhorse for the promoter, stepping up on short notice in 3 different divisions, I might add. You can tell I got a healthy amount of respect for Jessica Andrade, and she talked this week about this matchup. She believes it's going to be a kickboxing match. She believes her striking is going to rule the day. We'll see if that is indeed how the fight plays out.
One thing that has changed a little bit of Andrade is, as she's gotten older, she isn't as pressure heavy as she's been.
Man, how crisp, DC, is this boxing on Jessica Andrade. So loyal when it comes to her original head coach, Gerard Paraná, and he has got to like what he sees out of his student here tonight. All right, early round 1 action here. Some high-level striking, but also some risk mitigation by both of these women. Oh, she made her pay for the big miss there. Nice takedown and a beautiful entry.
The moment she made her miss, you knew she was going to make her pay. She did exactly that, landed a beautiful takedown, and now she is fighting in her world. Now this is good for Jessica.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Xiaonan.
Big ground and pound.
And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Andrade. Andrade.
Oh my goodness, she forced her to give up her back.
Xiaonan's now in full mount. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one.
You can see him setting up the arm triangle. Yeah, you see him setting it up. That is tight. Oh yeah, it's tight.
Oh, and just like that, she gets out of it.
She gets out of it. Great job staying calm when she was in a submission that you don't see very often. Full side control now.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Xiaonan. Oh, that shot cut her open.
It landed perfectly. You know, sometimes it's not the one, it's not the biggest shot, the biggest punch that opens you up. It's just something that lands in the right spot, and that one did exactly that.
Xiaonan's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. 15 seconds. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stool she goes. We'll see if they can close up that cut, and it's a pretty big one she's dealing with on her cheek.
It's a nasty cut on her cheek, but it's in a better spot. It's not blood leaking into her eye. It's more pain now, because every time she gets hit in it, it's going to hurt. She's got to be a little better on the defensive side of things.
Ready? Ready?
All right, round two. Andrade gets absolutely torched by that uppercut. That one figures to leave a mark.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Real quick leg kick. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Andrade's eye is closing up. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Man, look at that timing on the uppercut. She is in that flow state tonight.
In that flow state and seeing everything, which allows her to land a beautiful counter uppercut like that. No idea how these two women are standing.
Judo trick. Oh, beautiful scramble by her there to avoid the takedown and get this fight back to the field. Now these two women separate from the clinch. Xiaonan's of clear intention here, continuing to strike right at the swollen eye of the opponent. Beautiful. Swing and a miss by Xiaonan.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, body shot.
Now a leg kick.
Oh, they both threw really hard. Oh man.
Xiaonan's eye looks to have been cut open here. Yes, it has.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Nice uppercut. 10 minutes down. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. All right, so she does survive to see the next round, but as we show you some replays, DC, nobody's going to be kissing her on the cheek anytime soon.
No, it's a nasty cut on the cheek. She got hit with some big shots, and they really have taken an effect on her. Look at the cut on the cheek, and it was that shot right there that opened up the cut.
You good? Good? Fight.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moment.
That was a nasty check hook that just landed. Oh.
Feint left there by Xiaonan. Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
Man, she got her good with that uppercut. Nice feint with a right punch there by Andrade. Just playing with her now.
She's got to keep her hands up, Jay.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh! Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there, trying to end her opponent's night.
All right, so she's really starting to dominate the fight now and almost treating it like a sparring session, fighting on instinct.
Well, that's how it goes, right? Whenever you start to flow in this way, it just feels like another day in the gym. This young lady looks amazing. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Champion of the world.
I don't have words to describe this woman. I believe she is the best. She's elite in everything, and she is still the UFC world champion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world,
Well, the celebration is officially on in the corner for the UFC's undisputed women's strawweight champion. She defends her title with style points tonight as she gets the knockout.